I will not be hesitating today. I'm giving you guys things to watch and wait. I think see the description should be right. Friday 2/6. Ranting incessantly, TV speaker cables. Yeah, I'm watching a little TV. Right now I'm watching Liberal Hive Mind on YouTube. And I set up my dynamic duo channel so I can just kind of like do that. The side over here is where, sadly, this is next to my sleeping area. That's what the studio is. I'm just in my studio sleeping underneath all the rig and green screen pillows and whatnot. I don't even know if how's my audio? Adrian's with me, but I don't have his lights on. So I'm going to do my best to avoid copyright with this as well. Check my yeah, it dropped me down a few notches in Windows. So I'll take care of that, my microphone. And I can raise the volume up, maybe. Oh, what's happening here? There we go. Let's see if I'm in control again. Must have been one of these little buttons I pressed off to the side here. If you hear that banging, my neighbor's really upset at something. He doesn't want me to talk. I mean, I'm watching TV. The TV's not loud. Adrian's not loud. And they're just pounding my ceiling. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just trying to yeah, so I don't even have the microphone set up so you could yeah, so you can see there's a little audio you could use if I'm on the page. But basically, I'm just putting the speaker wires together, chit-chatting.
Let's play. Yeah, it just doesn't add up now, does it? This dismissive language. Oh, you for fundraising purposes.
And
Reid Hoffman, the billionaire owner of LinkedIn, needed Jeffrey Epstein's money
in the full screen.
With a $20 billion endowment.
Yeah.
Needed him to raise money from a already known and convicted.
So I wouldn't even begin to know what's wrong with my neighbors. They're not very nice people. Not very tolerant. And so as you can see, I am getting ready to twist the ends here.
The internet doesn't seem to be buying it at all. And also, it really makes you wonder why Reid Hoffman was so worried at the prospect.
Put some tips on him.
Getting elected to office. He thought that it would blow back against him.
I'm going to reach over here and grab one of my knives. I'll lock the camera up real quick.
You think it would be penalized? I think that there's a greater than 50% chance that there will be repercussions from a misdirection of institutions of state to respond to.
I used this one, and I cut myself the other day when I purposely said, all right, now I'm going to clean up the zone. I'm going to put everything away. And I'm going to
to attack and destroy President Trump. Many people don't know he was actually
make sure the zone is safe. And as I was putting this knife in the sheath, I cut my finger. The tip of my finger, such a clean cut that it's actually already healed kind of really well. Like extremely well. But, you know, knife safety. I have a smaller version of Bradford Guardian here in M390. And so what I have to do is I have to cut these tips to be able to receive the tips that I have over here in my food tray. So this is a very hard shield. On a soft rubbery silicone.
They were going back to doing another tech talk style video.
And you can get a nice little cut in it, and it snaps. And once it snaps, you can just pull it off.
It carried over from upgrade that I did on an ELAC speaker recently.
Oh,
you know what?
Danny from GR Research is on the TV.
Really put any preparation into this. This is just
I don't know what he's talking about.
I brought out some things I want to talk about. And
He's got a nice speaker on the thing. It looks like an Emotiva. I could be wrong. I like the
different types
the
of
leaf tweeter on there.
differences in moving mass and differences in stored energy.
Like that leaf tweeter is really special on there.
And we're also going to look at the wavelengths that they're covering, what happens when you
Yeah, he must be fixing this up
in relation to the other, how that affects
so he doesn't.
especially in the vertical outback. So we're going to look at
He's fixing it up in the inside,
as a
making some changes.
subheading of tweeter types because they all really tie together.
So as you can see, it got a little
hopefully it's
snap.
gonna be an interesting video.
It gets a little snap, and you can just
As you
do
know,
it again.
we're in
It's a harder
and the reason being, there were some really
Cover.
nice guys who had a team put together.
than
They were
most.
playing in a big tournament in Las Vegas over the
Yeah, so this is the Canary Forest 11 Star Quad cable. It's 9 gauge. 14 gauge. 14 gauge. It's 4 different 14 gauge leads in a pattern, in a star pattern, separated by cotton filament, and it keeps the wire separate, and it goes through the main shielding is in a twist, so it cuts down on RF and stuff like that. You know, Mogami's got a set of cables that does this too. So it's professional cable. So you can just run regular cable if you want for your speakers. You can. Nobody's telling you got to do this. But if you wanted something kind of neat, kind of sweet looking, one of those fat audio cables that you see people spending money on, I mean, this isn't expensive. It's not expensive at all. And I think for about a 3-foot run, you could spend about $40 on world's best cables. 2 down, 2 to go. So what happened was that I really needed, I had a lot on my mind yesterday, and Devin keeps breaking. My son keeps breaking during discipline, during teaching moments. Specifically when I ask him to consider his behavior in regards to what other people might think, people that I know he cares about differently than me. So I say, what would your girlfriend think if she saw this behavior? And he gets all bent out of shape. And it begs the question, oh, so you care what your girlfriend would think if I showed her this behavior? So what does that mean? Does that mean you don't think this behavior is right? That you wouldn't want her to see it? And he just leaves the room, goes, pouts like a brat, sits in the bathroom on Adrian's chair. I can't get him to resolve certain things and look at them from certain perspectives, so he stops doing it. Everything I teach him, if he doesn't like the teaching, he gets all bratty. Some things need to be taught gently. Sometimes things need to be a little bit more abrupt depending on the situation. And this morning was more of the same. I had a really, well, it wasn't morning. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a really rough time resting last night. I was working on these. I was doing the sleeving. And he was restless. The night before, the apartment was so hot that he was sweating and I was sweating. And I mean, it's hard to get any rest. So last night I was really concerned for him, but I got really super sick this afternoon, and I needed him to get up and help me, and I was met with what we would call belligerence. Now, he doesn't like this word. Well, what is belligerence? It's an act of war, actually. It's you adamantly against facts, reality, truth, or opinion, or someone else's whatever. You know, if you're told something that is true, it is true, and you're told that if you act on the something, there will be an end result that's tangible that you can then weigh and make your decisions. But it won't happen unless you put it in practice. So Dr. John Barnett, he's a pastor, he's a teacher, preacher. He said something in one of his sermons once that it's a big deal. It's like you will never become what you're actively not trying to be. So if you're not trying to do it, you'll never get there. So in the realm of procrastination and doing what you can do to make improvements. There's a twisted pair. So I'm going to do the next one. The reds. So I really don't know. The circumstances really sucks because I am completely abandoned. Completely. Do people grasp this? I can't get her to come home. I can't get her to stay. I can't get her to buckle down, and I can't get her to be accountable and do these things that she's supposed to be doing. I can't get her to help me accomplish anything. There is no goals going forward for this family. There's nothing here. Every day is the same now. I just take care of Adrian alongside of Devin to the best of my abilities. He's a little bit more physically capable than me, but he's hurt. He's devastated. Computer, Devin's glow on? There's a purple light over there that's not on. Computer, studio bulb asleep? Computer, studio bulb purple. Yeah, it's purple now. I have a couple of lights overhead that are supposed to respond to their own setting, and there's a setting called asleep, and it's like a breathing, subdued blue-purple mix that breathes quietly, and it's kind of nice for overhead. Helps keep the room lit okay. It's not too bright, not too stark. Adrian's not lit up at all. I don't know where his light is. I have to sit up. Is this going to follow me? All right. It's going to follow me now. He's got a remote over here. Faces. Here's that remote. Not working. It did now. Oh, so it's got to be a distance. It's got to be a certain distance. I think it's like it's Wi-Fi based or something. This little remote right here. It doesn't talk with his light the way it should. I'm gonna check in with him real quick. See what he's doing. Oh no, my frames are super low. Let's turn the extra camera off. Because you don't need that. I'm sorry, I'm noting that my system is choking hard now for some strange reason. Really choking hard. And I'm just trying to hang out with you. What's Adrian doing? He's playing a little Plants vs. Zombies. Hi, buddy. Love you too. Chomper's right. I don't know why my frames per second are so bad. Oh, look at my... I did not say this is so rad. What? What are you even saying? Oh, he's picking up the microphone on the other side. He's picking up what Danny's saying. I can't have that on the screen. All right, let's continue to twist my wires. How are you supposed to talk to people like this? If every question you ask just crushes them. How are you supposed to ask questions? If you ask a question, they feel like it's a false accusation? So is that all there is in any of this? Why have I... This is bad. I'm going to take care of a couple of things. I'm going to erase a couple of things. I hope they'll erase when I erase them and not change me to. Oh, see, it's changing me to that. I don't want that. And smartphone too. I don't want that. Because I can't implement it.